People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we will talk about a possible, easy to implement solution for CAG that will allow for some fun, emergent gameplay that will allow players to have some fun together while also making good use of the upcoming wallet-to-wallet transactions for betting maybe. And here guys, I am suggesting a good old shooting range. Now, why a shooting range, you may ask? Well, that idea came yesterday as DG360 and I had a score to settle. You see, DG stream sniped me a few days ago and I just could not tolerate that, so we came up with an idea to find out who had the biggest skills, and very quickly the idea of a shootout came out as a civilized way to settle our dispute. DG also invited members of his community to witness and take part of the event because why not at this point? So, how did we plan to do that, given the fact that there is no shooting range in the verse at this point? Well, we decided to buy some cans of soda and use them as our targets the good old-fashioned way. We also decided to use arc-light energy pistols for the contest. Of course, DG came late, as he pretended that he had landed at New Babbage, which was our meeting point, but then magically appeared at Port Olisar. People would blame the servers for that, but I think that he was just being too scared to confront me. Anyway, we decided to head to the location of our shootout contest, a Ryani outpost located in the equatorial zone of the planet. That way, we wouldn't be bothered by the atrociously cold weather conditions, and DG would have had no excuse. Placing the targets was a real pain in the backside. It took me a good 15 minutes to make sure that all 10 cans of soda were well placed for the contest. Since DG was still far away from our location, I decided to conduct a test. I shot a can with my arc light to see if this would be working or not, and the good news was that it did work. The bad news was that it sent the can so far away that it was impossible to go look for it. After an eternity, DG finally arrived. From the get-go, I decided to show him my mood by sending him a flurry of F-55 bullets for the principle. After inspecting our shooting range, we decided that it was time to start our contest. Not everyone had an arc light, including DG, or at least that's what he pretended, because I'm sure that he could be the type of scumbag to pretend not having one just to get one from me for free. And the gun went through the ground, so we tried a second time at a different location this time, and it slided towards a place where it would eventually clip through the ground one more time. We eventually decided to give the guns in the Karak. This time it worked, but our clients froze, making us thinking that we would crash to desktop, which somehow did not happen. However, upon returning to the improvised shooting range, we found out that all of our targets were gone, and DG's inventory was empty, despite him swearing that he had bought tons of bottles. That was it for me. The shootout was going to happen, and I decided to eradicate everyone. I took DG's gun, because, you know, I'm not going to leave my arc light for free, and I left with his ship. What a waste of my precious time. I could have made tons of Alpha UEC instead. Anyway guys, let's be a little bit more serious now, and I think that this was really showing some of the shortcomings of the servers and Star Citizen right now, because we are aiming at bringing more persistence. We are aiming at making sure that we can give items, transfer items from players to players, and all of these things right now are not possible. It was impossible to, or was very difficult at least, to give those guns to other players. Chris Roberts said multiple times that, you know, if we want to leader or something, if we drop an object and if we ever come back, then that object's still gonna be here. Still not the case, you know, for that. That's why I had those 10 cans of that on that trunk that you could see, and after a while those 10 cans disappeared and almost made our clients crash. So there's still a lot of work ahead, unfortunately. And yeah, why not a shooting range? Because, you know, players like to bet. There's going to be player-to-player transactions coming up really soon. Players want to have a little bit of fun from time to time. I could totally see something like that, you know, at Jumptown or any place that doesn't really have an armistice zone where people can shoot. That would be a really fun place to go, I think, and I don't think that it would cost a lot of resources to just, you know, put a target somewhere and people can go there and shoot for fun with their friends. So just a little suggestion here. This video was, of course, about showing the shortcomings of Star Citizen and some of the bugs here, so I'll make sure to put the links of the issue council reports in the description down below for you guys to check them out. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little RP video, I would say. And I'll see you guys later for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.